At the Potter Center is the Stunt Dog Experience, and it is happening on April 23rd. There's a noon and 4 p.m. Bart, you've seen this show with your granddaughter,
awesome.
Ella. Mm-hmm. Chris Perandi's Stunt Dog Experience is out of this world with a cast of high performers and dogs who will delight audiences of all ages. High energy excitement from beginning to end, incredible stunts, tricks, comedy antics, dancing dogs, and athletic feats. For tickets, call the box office, jccmi.edu/Potter Center.
There's actually a Jackson dog in the show.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. How about that?
A rescue dog, so check it out.
Cool.
Next on our show, we welcome from Spring Arbor University, Executive Vice President Doug Wilcoxon, and from Willis & Macknick Financial Services, Dan Macknick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning. How are you guys?
Great.
Doing great. Andy, are the pugs in that stunt dog show?
No, they're too lazy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to, figure out what my dog would do.
Sit on the couch.
That's
I don't have the, no, can't do it. But they're fun to watch.
I was a little surprised with Dan being on the show that we didn't do this live from the golf course.
It's...
Well, it's not Thursday or Friday, Doug. I mean, we talked about it.
Yeah. Or Tuesday. Well, the days really don't matter.
They don't really matter.
They don't really
If it's
matter.
nice out
With
and we're
this kind
finally
of
getting
weather.
some weather. Yeah.
I actually see golf on your schedule this afternoon.
And I put it on the calendar. So
for
you know
you.
what? Here's what's happening. I'll be golfing today. Thank you. 4:30 though. Much after.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm not surprised to see the two of you together. Willis & Macknick have been big partners of Spring Arbor University for many years, and today you're here to announce another partnership.
Absolutely. We're thrilled to be able to partner with Willis & Macknick, and we're so thankful for their generosity in helping provide access to students to be able to move into our new financial planning major.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. Dan, talk a little bit about this collaboration. What it allows, students first.
Sure. As Doug indicated, we've loved our partnership with Spring Arbor University, and we truly value it. What a tremendous resource we have right here in Jackson. I know that everybody appreciates it. And we've participated as partners with Spring Arbor for years and years, and examining that relationship and trying to determine what different types of impact Willis & Macknick may have. We're blessed in that Mike England is an alum from Spring Arbor University, and we have kids that are getting to the point in time where they're going to start making decisions about what university they want to attend. And we wanted to be very intentional and impactful with our support of the organization and the institution. So we decided that a scholarship, an annual scholarship from Willis & Macknick directed towards the finance program would be fantastic. I've been fortunate. I've been able to speak in a couple of classes and really enjoyed that experience. And the vast majority of folks I've met that are Spring Arbor alum are just fantastic people, and we want to continue to cultivate that.
Yeah, we've got a photo of Spring Arbor leadership, and their Caleb Chan did not get the tan shoes memo.
That's a good-looking crew.
That is a
Yeah,
very
look at
good
that.
crew.
So, and we were fortunate enough to be able to sit down with Caleb and Randy Lewis, who's one of the head professors in that particular department, and we're going to help by developing some elements of curriculum, and here we go. So we're shaping the minds of Spring Arbor youth, which is it's really an honor for us to be a part of it.
There's actually quite a few programs and classes and majors dealing with finance and economics, and you've got incredible polling center and other resources right there already in place that I'm sure will help the financial planning major.
and what a tremendous opportunity for our students and our faculty to have that real world experience. And so one of the things that Dan will be doing is providing case studies for our students to be able to review and again, learn from a very practical experience.
Yeah, how important is that, Dan? That real world experience, things that aren't taught in the textbook for sure.
What's great about that, I remember back to my capstone days at Western Michigan, and we had to prepare a business plan and actually present it to the business owner. And that's a very similar experience to what the students at Spring Arbor University are going to go through. we're going to have them present financial plans related to these case studies, and they actually come into our offices and present to us for a grade.
Yeah, wow.
And through that, we're hoping to introduce them to a little bit of what it means to be a wealth management advisor, but more importantly, the relationships and how we interact with our clients and with the community, because it is so important. We want them to have the experience of, hey, if you want to go have that experience in New York City or Chicago or one of the big firms, great. And we find that people have a tendency to come back.
And you're able to share both sides of that coin for sure, because
For sure.
you've done both.
Yep, I've done both, and I really like what we do now.
And we're thrilled again, what Dan mentioned, that our students will have the exposure to what does it mean to be in a community and to be a critical participant in the community in which you live. And so for them to hear and experience the way that Willis and Macknick is so intricately involved in this community will be great for our students.
Oh yeah, I think the idea of maybe what a financial planner or wealth management expert looks like will change pretty quickly once everyone meets Dan and Mike and your team for sure.
Yeah.
And you've actually taken students on field trips to Wall Street for many years.
Yeah, we were just talking about that we'd love to have Dan and Mike join us. We take both our MBA students as well as our undergraduate students, and it really is just a tremendous experience for them to understand, the financial world and to be, on the floor and to experience firsthand the world of finance in New York. Yeah, Randy Lewis is outstanding, and he started our student investment club with our trade center, and so our students are currently investing about $150,000
In real money?
Real money, real
money,
stocks.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Really?
great.
And typically beating the market. So,
Wow, that's cool.
He said, Randy told me, Dr. Lewis told me that if any student can beat him, they automatically get an A in that portion of the class. And he said it hasn't happened yet. I wonder if I would get an A.
Why is it so important for Spring Arbor to partner within our own community?
That's such a great question, because for us, it really is about access. And we oftentimes tell this story, even in the 1920s, the first African-American woman, Olive Johnson, who came to Spring Arbor and then won several Teacher of the Year awards in education. And as we think about the teachers who are part of the Teacher of the Year, and so many Spring Arbor students are a part of that, and those things do not happen without the partnerships of people like Dan and Phil Curtis with Evening at the Arbor coming up, or the Hearst Foundation and how they sponsor the Teacher of the Year. Our students won't have the opportunity for the access to a Spring Arbor University education without those partnerships. So we're so thankful for the generosity and the embracing of this community of Spring Arbor University, because we want to serve this community well. And I think we are, by the teachers that we place. I mean, our accountants are snapped up, just immediately. And now with this new financial planning major, I think the opportunity for them to plug into this community and have impact is important as well.
Doug's
Yeah.
being pretty humble, of course, but I take it one step further with some of the things that Spring Arbor University is doing as an entrepreneur, not just as an institution of higher education, but some of the things they're doing to make sure they can maintain their focus on their mission and become more independent, are very entrepreneurial in spirit, it strikes very close to my heart. So that's why it's so important for us to get involved, and we're incredibly passionate about what they're doing as well.
Exciting. Well, we're excited to follow this along and kind of see how it goes.
Yeah.
I wish you luck getting an A.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll call you. Get some help.
Thank you very much. Dan Macknick from Willis and Macknick Financial Services and Doug Wilcoxon from Spring Arbor University. More of the morning show right after this quick break.